Hi, my name is Dr. Indra from Music and Me Social Enterprise, and thank you for watching E.S.A. Hi, my name is Dr. Indrawi Salvaraja, and I'm a lecturer at the Universiti Putra Malaysia Faculty of Human Ecology, Jabatan Music. I'm also the president of the Malaysian Music Therapy Association and founder of this social enterprise called Music and Me. So autism is a neurodegenerative disorder, and the challenge that individuals with autism usually face tend to center around their social and communication skills. So the very fact that they have this disorder that affects their brain causes them to be slightly different, and it often manifests in the ways they socially interact and their inability to communicate in a way that is typically expected. So it's really, really important to realize that there's nothing wrong with these individuals who have autism. It's just that they are wired a bit differently and they may need a little bit more understanding and support. And it's very exciting to see the work that's actually been done in NASOM, because I believe that with their track record over 30 years, working with the autism community, they have helped so many families, and we are very excited as a social enterprise to actually support them, because we strongly believe in the work that they're doing. There's actually quite a few young adults with autism who have now actually not only been able to successfully transfer into vocational training programs, but some of them are actually now making their own mark. I'm thinking of some musicians, Clarence Kang. I think he's become quite famous. He's now this pianist, and he's a professional in his own right. Of course, we also have the Autism Cafe now, which I really am amazed by what they have been able to do to train individuals with autism to run the cafe, and they are really making some fantastic progress. And I myself know of fellow social enterprises who are actually training young adults with autism to work in the coffee industry as baristas, and they're doing very well. And honestly, the sky is the limit. I think it's more about we as a society who have perhaps a lack of awareness, perhaps some level of hesitation, and sometimes we don't realize that the biggest barrier for these individuals to progress is actually our unwillingness to give them a chance. And if we only give them the same equal opportunity, very often I find that when I work with these kids, when I work with parents, they're not asking for special treatment, they're not asking for extra handouts, they're actually just asking for equal opportunity. And it's so important for us to not only send this message out, but as someone who has the privilege to work with autistic kids and their families, I have actually found it personally very rewarding. And every child that I've met is truly special, not because they're differently able, but because they have special abilities. And I feel it's a privilege for me to be able to help them to discover it. And I love the work, and it has only fueled my passion for inclusion, which really is all about integration in the society. And every opportunity I can, I try to not only encourage inclusion, but back in 2015, there was an event that UPM organized. It was a music therapy and autism seminar. And we actually brought in autistic kids choir, but we wanted to organize an inclusion setting, which meant I brought my UPM students to work with them, to sing together in the choir and to perform with the orchestra. And after 2 years, some of the students from UPM who were in that event told me it was life-changing for them. And it was something which really helped them to better appreciate how lovely these kids are. And they actually have since, some of them decided to embark on careers working with special kids, which I find infinitely rewarding. But I really believe it was the kids themselves that showed how special they were, and they touched everyone's hearts. And it has been such a joy for me personally. I hope more people will give them a chance and just open up opportunities to promote inclusion in our society. So music therapy is a clinical evidence-based use of musical intervention that is very different from music education. It's not music performance. It's all about how can we find more strategic uses of music to actually develop a range of functional skills, whether it's cognitive, physical, emotional, psychological, behavioral, because we believe in the potential of music to stimulate, to support, to rehabilitate any human being. And the work that I do with special kids is geared more towards their unique needs, but I found that not only are they able to respond to music, but very often the music acts as a stimulus, it's a catalyst, it's a platform of support to actually enable them to develop all these different functional skills, which are really important for them to be able to successfully carry out their activities of daily living and also to integrate into society. And it's something which I find without fail, when we've exposed children to music, we know most children enjoy music, we know teenagers love music, and this is just about trying to attach therapeutic goals to the musical experience. It takes someone trained in music therapy to know how to do that. So it's really important, if anybody is interested in music therapy, to get in touch with the Malaysian Music Therapy Association. We are ROS registered and recognized association, and we are trying to do what we can to actually not only provide support, but to ensure that the level of service and the quality is actually in tandem with what all of us have been trained to do and have been exposed to overseas. So I myself was trained in the US, in Florida State University. I was really, really fortunate to be able to not only learn from a premier university in music therapy, but more importantly to see, after all these years of running music therapy in the States, just how much difference it makes for the society. And that has infinitely touched me, and that's one of the things that really drove me coming home to try to do something here. Because if they can do it, if they have shown what music therapy can achieve in their society, then why not in Malaysia? And I am Malaysian, so it means the world to me to be able to bring back these skills in music therapy and to try to develop something here.